Another common topic in discrete math is permutations and combinations. In programming, we encounter many different situations in which we have to determine how to arrange or organize items. Sometimes our datasets are too large and complex to do by simpler mathematical methods. In cases such as this, we can arrange our datasets using permutations or combinations. To determine what to use, programmers tend to use permutations when dealing with ordered lists and combinations when dealing with sets of unordered items. The importance of understanding permutation and combination is so that the programmer can create efficient algorithms to perform the task at hand. Let us start by looking at permutation. In discrete math, permutation is described as a set of distinct objects and the possible ways that they can be organized or arranged. In permutation, order matters. A set of A, B, C is counted as a distinct and different from a set of C, B, A. Let us dive into a more concrete example. Let us say that we want to calculate how many ways we might choose the winner from a group of swimmers in a swimming competition. In swimming heats, there are 8 swimmers on the deck at a time. And there are 3 top medals to be distributed. First place gold, second place silver, and third place bronze. In this case, it makes a difference whether the medals are handed out to the swimmers 1, 2, and 3 in that order or in the order of 3, 2, 1. That is why permutation is the right tool for the job. Since all 8 swimmers have an equal chance of winning first place, second place, and third place, the possible distribution of the medals would look like this. Gold medal, 8 choices. Silver medal, 7 choices. Bronze medal, 6 choices. Notice that as we hand out a medal, we have one fewer person in our possible choices. So we started with all 8 options. Then we took away one at a time until we ran out of medals to award to swimmers. This means that our total number of options will be 336. Let us take a closer look how we got here. To calculate all possible permutations of how we might give one award among 8 swimmers, we use factorial. We see that 8 factorial has 40,320 possible choices. But remember, in this case, we are only dealing with 3 swimmers out of 8 swimmers, so we need to calculate how many ways we might distribute these 3 awards. To do this, we first take 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial. Why 5 factorial? Because we have to limit our calculated possibilities to only those that involve ordering 3 out of 8 swimmers. That means we want to ignore the 5 swimmers in this case. Who won't be receiving any medals. Let us simplify 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial by first expanding out 8 factorial and 5 factorial. Then we cancel out the common numbers in both the numerator and denominator, where we are left with 8 times 7 times 6. Simplifying 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial gives us the number of possible ways we could distribute 3 medals to 3 swimmers out of a total of 8 swimmers. There are 336 possible ways. The permutation formula will allow us to get a better grasp on this concept. N represents the number of items, which is the swimmers in this case, that we have to choose from, while I represent the number of items we want to pick in a certain order. In this case, awards we have to hand out. Anytime we're dealing with permutation, we can use the formula n factorial divided by n minus y factorial. The answer we receive is the total possible number of ways we could order I items out of n items. In this example, we plug in the total number of swimmers, which is 8, and we divide that by the difference of the total number of swimmers and the number of awards we are handing out, which is 3, and we come up with the expression 8 factorial divided by 8 minus 3 factorial. Do not try to memorize the formula. Understand how it works by reviewing the steps we just went through to get to this formula. In this video, we took a look at permutations. Remember that permutation helps us to calculate the number of possibilities of arranging a set of items when the order of those items is important.